Hello guys, welcome back to Jam Tutors Foundation, and in today's video we'll continue with our topic on Concord. Today's lecture video we shall concentrate on 6 types of Concord, and the first one is relative Concord. So in relative Concord, we look out for words like whose, which, right? That, who, right? These are the words we look out for. So when words like this refers to a previously mentioned pronoun or noun, it is what? A relative pronoun. Okay, so I know you will not understand this, but I will give an example. An example will make it clearer for you to understand. Okay, for example, if we have one of the woman, okay, one of the women who dash mango dash here, right? So we have option A, serves slash ah. Option B, we have sell slash is. Okay, so this is the example. One of the women who dash mango dash here, and the option A is sells and are. Option B is sell and is. Okay, look at this. Women, it's a plural word pronoun. Is a yes, is a plural word pronoun. Who is referring to what? Women, right? That has been previously mentioned what before. So women precedes who. Therefore, we are referring to two people. Anywhere you see who, they are referring to what? Two people, and you have to be very careful. That's why they said it is what? A relative what? Pronoun. We are referring to what? Two people that is relative to what? Each other. Like we have a family and the head of the family, which is what? The father. The family as a whole is greater than just the single person, what? The father. So for example, I will have one of the women. Women attracts what? A plural verb. So the first space should have the plural verb. Then one of the women is referring to what? A singular word, person. So this one will attract a singular word verb, which is X. So you will look for the option that has the first space to be the plural verb and the second space to be what? A singular verb. And the correct option is option B. So one of the women who sell mango eats. This sell, it's working with the women here, right? One is working with eats, a singular verb. So one of the women who sell mango is here. That's the correct way of saying what this sentence. I believe you understand this. So anywhere you see whose, which, that, who, it must not be only who. The same rules appears. A previously mentioned pronoun, when it's referring to a previously mentioned pronoun, like who is referring to this one, these women. So one of them, the women attracts a plural verb, while one attracts a singular verb. So that's all for this. So the next concord, it's uncountable nouns in concord. Uncountable noun do not take X in their plural form. Right? If you want to pluralize an uncountable noun, you don't add X. It is what wrong. For example, when you have information, some persons would want to pluralize it as what? Informations. They will add X. This is what? Wrong. It's not acceptable in what? English language. Instead, you say two pieces of information. If it is just one information, you say a piece of what? Information. If it is two or more, 2, 3, 4 pieces of what? Information. Right? Furniture. You don't add it. You don't pluralize it as what? Furnitures. It's wrong. Instead, a piece of furniture, if it is what? 1, or 5 pieces of what? Furniture. So take note of this. Uncountable nouns do not take X at the back in their plural form. It is wrong for you to do that. Okay? So now, in concord, uncountable noun must follow a plural word verb. It is very important. When an uncountable noun appears in a sentence, the plural verb word comes in. For example, we have the headquarters. The headquarters look good, right? This is a plural word verb, look. It is wrong for you to say the headquarters looks good. Don't add X. It's wrong. An uncountable noun takes what? A plural verb and not a singular verb. Also, the police work hard. Right? This is what? Correct. The police work hard. But it's wrong for you to say the police works hard. Don't add X. This is what? Wrong. This is the correct one. Work and not works. Okay? It is wrong. But you can say that policeman works hard. A police is an uncountable word now, referring to different words. You cannot count all the whole police in Nigeria, right? But you can single out a particular policeman Say that policeman works hard. Okay, that's the right way of saying what this sentence. So the next one is pluralia tantum. Pluralia what? Tantums. Okay, pluralia tantums refers to nouns that takes plural forms. Nouns that take what? Plural forms. Okay, for example, school subjects. Subjects like what? Mathematics. Right? There is X at the end. You take plural what? Forms. Physics. Right? You cannot write them without adding addition. Okay? School subjects like maths and physics and civics. Okay? Diseases. Diseases like what? Tuberculosis. Okay? Tuberculosis is one of the diseases what that we are going to what? Consider. There is X at the back. Games. Like the snakes and ladders games, right? Droughts. Your droughts. These are nouns with what that ends with X. They take the plural word forms. And lastly, books or magazines. The children of Annas. Right? So you can see that all these school subjects, disease, games, books or magazines that takes plural forms. That's what we are referring to as what pluralia or tantums. So what Concord is telling you now is this. These pluralia tantums, they do not mean plurality. They are just nouns that take what? Plural form. So any sentence or clause you come across with all these kinds of verb of noun, it must take a singular verb because it does not show what? Plurality. It must take a singular verb. I don't know if you're getting me. School subjects, disease, games, books or magazines, they take what? Singular forms. They don't take the plural forms of what? Verb. I believe you understood this. Okay, so the next one is plural number concord. So whenever a unit or an amount is mentioned, the verb of that sentence should be what? Singular. For example, we have 8 pounds dash enough. I have A is, B are. Some people will rush to pick up what? B, option B, are. It is what? Wrong. So this Concord is telling us that whenever a unit, pounds, this is a unit, or an amount is being what? Mentioned, the verb of that sentence should be what? Singular. So 8 pounds, it's enough. That's the correct word sentence, and not 8 pounds are enough. Okay, it is wrong. That is all for this. Let's go to every plus plural number Concord. Every plus plural number Concord. So this is an extreme case. Let's look into this closely. In this case, whenever every precedes comes before a plural number or an amount or a unit, the verb changes to what? Plural. For example, when we have every 8 gallons dash extra 1. I have the first option, carry. Second option, carries. Right? Every 8 gallons dash extra 1. I said whenever every comes before a plural number, the verb should be what? Plural. Okay? So now, which of these options carries the plural words? Verb. This one is without X. This one is what? With X. So our answer becomes A, because it is in its plural word form. So every 8 gallons carry extra 1. So every 8 gallons carry extra 1. That's the right way of saying what this sentence. Instead of every 8 gallons carries extra 1. It is what? Wrong. Okay, so look at this. Every minus plural numbers is equal to a singular verb. What do I mean by this? Whenever every is on its own without a plural number, the verb to be used is what? Singular. For example, every boy likes money. Right? Every boy likes money. You get every. There is no plural number here. Right? So the verb is what? Singular. Negative, the verb is what? Singular. It is wrong for you to say every boy like money. It is wrong because the boy is singular. The verb should be what? Singular. So every without plural number goes with what? A singular verb. Okay, I believe you understood this. Look at another case again. Every or each. When every or each comes before a coordinate sentence, the verb to be used is what? Singular. Like for example, when every or each joins a sentence together with and, the verb to be used is what? Singular. For example, when we have every boy and girl dash home. Okay, so this is and joining two subjects together, and every precedes it. So what the Concord is telling you is this: because every precedes these two sentences, these two subjects joined together with and, the verb to be used is what? Singular. So if you have options like A, is, B, are, the option to choose is what? Option A. Every boy and girl is humble, and not every boy and girl are humble. It is what? Wrong. So that's all for every plus plural number concord. So the next one is categorization concord. Categorization what? Concord. So now what does categorization concord mean? In categorization concord, whenever words denoting categories being used in a sentence, the verb of that sentence should be what? Plural. For example, what are those words that denote category? Like, we have words like the rich, the poor, the handicapped, okay, and so on and what? So forth. These words denote category. So when you find out that these words are present in a sentence, the verb of that sentence should be plural. For example, we have the poor dash numerals in the meeting. Right? We have option A, is, option B, are. Okay? Because this word is present, is denoting category. The category it is denoting is a group of what? Poor people. So, from what we discussed earlier, the verb to be used is what? A plural verb. So the poor are numerous. That is the right way of what? Saying this sentence. Instead of the poor is numerous. Whenever any word denoting category is present in a sentence, the verb is what? Plural and not singular. So that is it. The final one is coordinate concord. Coordinate concord. So in this concord, whenever you have two subjects joined together with the conjunction and, the verb of that sentence automatically becomes what? Plural. You have two subjects joined together with and, the verb becomes what? Plural. For example, Obi and Ada dash here. You have option A, is, option B, are. The right one is what? Are, because it is plural. So Obi and Ada are here. That's the right way of what? Saying this sentence. Alright guys, this is the end of today's lecture, and we are gradually coming to the end of what? Concord. I believe that you have learned a lot. So at the end of the lecture, ask questions, some jam-pass questions on what? Concord. And I'm looking forward to seeing your answers. Kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share to your friends. See you in our next class.